Hello friends, this is a continuation of my last video where I demonstrate how I am making use of PDF from which I can extract data, or I can put forward the question and my application would be able to figure out the answer. And the AI which I'm using is Google's Gemini. It's simply outstanding. In today's video, I am extending it forward. Previously it was upload PDF, and today I'm going to process images. Yes, this is image processing application where I will be using Django and Google's Gemini 2.0. So my perception over here would be I would provide the application an image, and Google Gemini has to figure out what is the content of the image and accordingly has to frame the text in the form of an answer that the picture is going to deal or is dealing with the following topic. Here on the left hand side I have got wide range of pictures, like for example handwritten notes of mine, which is basically a regular expression from the automata. And if I come over here, if you look at this is like a statement which I have formed that can be mathematically represented. And over here let's go and see, this is just an image, okay, and these are all I'm going to pass over here. There is something very interesting. This is what I'm really looking forward. This is a linear regression that is based on supervised learning, and over here I have gone for regression. So let me see that if I provide all this data, what it's going to do. Not only that, I have got a picture of like this kind of digital images. I have got, well, I have even changed the file name. Like this is a picture of a kitchen, but I have deliberately given the name as cricket to see that whether it can figure out or not. Like over here I have given the name as TV, but in reality it's a laptop. Okay, I just want to see whether Google Gemini can able to figure out these images or not. So let's get into the process. So here is my option. Okay, let me start my server first. So my server is now on. Yes, it's on. Let me minimize this. Let me reload the tab. Yes, everything is working fine. Let's come to the upload image option. I've already pre-written the question so that I don't have to type the question again and again. So now over here I will be choosing the images one after the other, and this is the same content what you are seeing in the background. So let's start with there is a file called cricket. Well, actually it's not a cricket, it's a kitchen, right? Let's see whether Google Gemini can detect this or not. Okay, here it comes. Let me click on the search button. I'm super excited. Let's see what kind of response Gemini is going to provide. Wow, the image shows a modern kitchen design. It features a marble countertop. Look over here, along with the dark and light wooden carpet cabinets. See how nicely, let me open this one from here. See how nicely it has been able to differentiate that over here it has got a marble top with that of the dark light wooden cabinets and the modern appliances and fixations. Just amazing line fixation fixtures it has also been able to detect. That means everything it has to detect very nicely. Really astonishing, isn't it? This is what the power of Google's Gemini vision is all about. Right now what we are seeing is vision. So vision is going to detect not only the digital image but handwritten. So this is my linear regression which we just now saw. So this linear regression I just want to see. Let me open the linear regression file from here as well, which is basically under the supervised learning algorithm. Let's see what it does. Can it detect that? So let me click on the search button, and I'm really super excited to see what it does actually. Oh my god, exactly, this is a calculation which I have done on basis of predicting price. Well, this is going to be one of the content of my upcoming video where I'm going to calculate price, like what Ola Uber does. So that's what mathematically I have put forward over here, and see over here Gemini has able to figure out even that also. This is an image of all about linear regression. So nice of it, that calculate the slope and intercept. Exactly, here I'm calculating the slope, here I'm calculating intercept of a linear equation based on a set of data points. It shows that the formula for calculating the slope and intercept and provide the step-by-step examples of data in the form of kilometer. Exactly. The x over here is actually the kilometer and y is the fear. That also is detected. And see over here the proper emojis has also been given over here nicely. The result of the linear equation, yes, the equation that is getting framed by linear algebra, I mean linear regression, is y equals to 5x plus 5, which means that the fare start at rupees 5. Exactly, the right hand side 5 is actually the base fare that you have to give it, and increase by rupees 5 per kilometer. So over here the kilometer would be multiplied with the price with the price of 5, and eventually you will be getting the price. Such a nice way it has figured out, and the emoji also has been rightly chosen. Well, this is what I have mentioned in the prompt as well. Well, how you figure out the prompt is something really important. There were actually the time taking processes, okay, but honestly speaking, whole credit lies to Google Gemini. It's just outstanding. Yeah, I was having a little bit of difficulties in configuration, but finally I just fell in love with this. Well, I want to show you one snapshot. Like, this is a snapshot that I've taken from my Android Studio. I was working on a project in Android, and this API, this is data coming from the API, and I don't know how Google's Gemini vision is going to relate. Okay, let me connect to this particular file and let's see what it does. So let me go for, oh, I have just blank now. Let me choose the file now. Android app, let's click on this. Yes, the app has been shown, and let's click on the search button. Let's see what it's going to do this time. I don't know actually. Oh my god, the image shows that it's an Android Studio ID. Exactly, that is what the Android Studio ID is. As you can see over here, it's an IDE, that is Android Studio, that it has rightly pointed out. With the two layout file open, activity underscore register.xml. Yes, this is what activity underscore register.xml. See, it can read the text, it can read the images, all because it is using transformer based architecture. Let me tell you a little bit of Google's Gemini vision, otherwise it will be very like mean. I will feel very bad if I don't talk about the model, how the Google vision is working. It's actually a transformer based architecture that makes use of the computer vision with that of the natural language processing. So it's a perfect mixture of computer vision, the CV2 which we usually deal with. That's what is coming in picture over here. Remember one thing, computer vision, what it does, it converts your image into pixels, and then it provides the numerical values to those pixels, which are actually known as embedding. And from those embedding, digitally it tries to figure out the shape, the size, the color, and the object. That is something what it does. That is what actually the computer vision actually does. But what Gemini has extended forward is that it has involved spatial relationship, or I should say the spatial relationship, like SPATIL. Spatial relationship means it is talking about like the direction, the distance, something like whether it's an above or whether it's a below, how much far off it is, how much close to it, whether it's an inside something, whether it's an outside something. That is what the spatial relationship is all about, and that is what the Gemini has added in the context of NLP. So vision is a perfect mixture of both, what do you call, computer vision as well as large language model in the form of NLP. Well, I have given a file name called office, but actually this is not office, this is an image of a house, a digital image. Let's see what it's going to do in this context. So let me choose this particular file. This is also another house. This is this is particular file name is called office. Let's go and see what computer vision is now going to do it. And here it comes. Let's see what it does. The image shows a red house. See the amazing part, it has been so minutely able to figure out, and this is where the computer vision comes in picture. This is what I was referring, that why I spent so much time on vision was that I want to figure out how computer vision is working over here. So the role of computer vision is to figure out the color. The red color is a chimney, the window, the door, and some greenery. See the way this language is getting framed, there where the NLP comes in picture. and it appeared to be simple cartoon style depiction, that it has really understood that it's a cartoon style, that is not actually the house, it's like a cartoon style house. Now let's go and choose the other one, the other house which I have got. Let's see what it says about this one. That does it makes any difference? The previous one, it has stated that it's a cartoon style house. Over here, see, the image appears to be more modern house with a lawn and green and a garden in the front. The house has a white exterior. See, let's open this actual house. See, this has a white exterior, that also, and the red tiled roof. Okay, so that's the roof. It has the large window. See, this is what I was saying. The spatial relationship is all about the direction, the size, the shape. How is the object all about? This is where the spatial relationship comes in context to vision. There are plants and plots and pots around the house, in front of the house. So inside, outside, this all it is getting detected. It's really rocking, isn't it? And what more I will say, like I can extend it further, but just to cut short, let's go and open the last file. Let me see whether it can figure out that this is what called a regular expression. So it's a handwritten one. Again, this is a handwritten one. Remember, this file is handwritten file. Let's see what it does. The file name is just 2. So the file name is nowhere depicting the content in any format, right? So let me click on the search now. Let's see what it's going to answer. The image contains information about regular expression. I really fell in love with this, and exactly the deterministic finite automata. Let me show you the file once again. See over here, it's a deterministic finite automata. So that's the reason it says that it is a DFA. It includes a language L that defines the set of string W, right? W. So W is over here, that belongs to A comma B whole star. Such that the word contain a substring of A and BB. Exactly, a regular expression for this language can be given as that. Also it has created. See, A plus B whole star, and in the prefix also it can be there, and the suffix also it can be there. It has even created this entire regular expression. What more should I say, right? Then just nicely it has framed. See, it has actually written, this regular expression came from what I wrote over here. The expression was A into A plus B whole star into A plus B into A plus B. That's what it has written. Regular expression also provide the production of the what are the symbols that are involved with. Okay, and it has represent the state transition diagram. Here the diagram is all about. That is also been represented well enough. And this is my final state. So include the label Q0 through Q5. So Q0 is my initial state, Q5 is the final state. How properly it has detected the image, can you imagine? This is a handwritten. So you are working on a handwritten image, and from handwritten image, with the help of the Google Vision that makes use of transformers based architecture that comprises of computer vision with that of the NLP for the large language model, it has so nicely detected that this is the initial state and this is the final state. And that's how the thing goes. See, the state diagram represents DFA is drawn, including the Q0, Q5, and the transition between them based on the input A and B. So as you can see, as we are moving around, so these are all the final states, right? These are all the final state, and the input that I have given over here, A comma B, that also it has been able to detect. Simply outstanding. So in my last video I was talking about the PDF file, and this video I have shown you that the handwritten, that also a thing that has been crafted, this kind of digital image, that also it has been able to figure out so nicely. It has been able to figure out the cartoon's house, that what it says. See, the image of an artistic representative of woman face. So it has able to detect the gender also, adorned with the colorful colors and vibrant brushstrokes. So sweet. The overall effect of the visual striking and imagery portrait, nothing more can be said, right? So what should I say? This is image of an iPhone. Okay, before I wrap up, let's go and check out this image, whether it can detect the iPhone or not. This would be a large image, and I really know, because I know that the video is extended pretty long, but just see the NLP. Oh my god, the image shows that it's an Apple iPhone from the back side. See, this is the spatial relationship which I was talking about. The spatial relationship is going to determine whether it's an above, whether it's a top, whether below, next, inside, outside, distance, direction, shape, size, color, object. It might be green. Okay, it might be green. So it might be, it's not very sure, but it says it might be green. That's when NLP comes up, and it has two camera. Oh my god, look over here, it has detected that there are two cameras are there. That also it has detected so nicely on the back along with the Apple logo. What further thing can be said, right? Please work on AI. Give time to LLM. Give time to natural language processing. And east or west, computer vision is the best. This is where today Google Gemini has proved, and that's how Google Lens work. Well, when I talked about Google Lens, I have a plan that I will be extending this video further. Okay, in my next video, I have thought something, and I will not disclose what I have thought, but something is there in my mind. But I don't know how much I can make out of it, but surely I will give it a try. And let's see the third option, what is going to come in the upcoming days. And these are all based on Google. Okay, hats off to Google, hats off to AI and neural network. To be more specific about deep neural network, that's where the beauty lies. Okay, so that's all from video presentation. I'm super excited for the next video. I believe you people would also love to wait and see what it's going to come down. Until then, have a nice time. Bye bye, take care.